Hey guys, it's Mr. H. Hey, I'm going to do question number 31 from the August 2024 Regents exam. Basically, it's just a linear regression. They want you to come up with the linear regression for this table of values, and then they want you to come up with the correlation coefficient, um, and they want you to round the coefficients to two decimal places. So this is pretty straightforward. So what I'm going to do is I am going to enter this data. Probably should have entered it before. You guys don't need to see this now. It just takes up a little time. But so bear with me, or you can fast forward through this part of the video. 75, 81, 78, 78, 77, 76, and then 80. Remember, always label the top of your column so that you know exactly what you're doing here. Control 7 will take us to the top of the column. This is going to be 126, 183, 263, 229, 200, 185, and then 249, boom, done. All right, so we got that. So now all we're going to do is we are going to go to the data and statistics. I like to see the scatter plots. So this isn't the X axis, this is the Y axis. You can see it's not perfectly linear, but it is linear. It's upward sloping, positive slope. So we're just going to do menu 4, 6, 1. And it's giving us and it's already rounding it. Now, I'm going to show you guys how, if you are struggling with rounding, the calculator will round it for you. You just have to know how many decimal places the rounding is. So if they say round to 100, to the hundredths place, that means it's going to be 2 decimals. If they say round to the tens place, that's 1 decimal. If they say round to the nearest integer, that would be 0 decimals. If they said round to the thousandths place, which they rarely do in Algebra 1, that would be 3 decimal places. But the reason that's important is once you know what the decimal place is, you can go here to menu and then go to settings. And right here, it says display the number of digits. I have it set at fixed 2. And what this means is I want you to round whatever the answer is to the hundredths place. If I wanted to the thousandths place, I'd say fixed 3. If I wanted it rounded to the tens place, I would say fixed 1. If I wanted it rounded to the nearest integer, I would say 0, right? But we want it to the nearest hundredths place, so it would be fixed 2. So I just go down and it's whatever the regression equation is, it's going to round it to the second decimal or to the second decimal place. So I press OK. This is done. So now that's my answer. So I'm just going to copy that down. Y equals, and let me move this over so I can see it. It's 15. The slope is $15.13 times X, plus a negative or minus $959.63. That's the equation. Don't need to change anything. Just type that in. This would be 2 points. And that's an easy 2 points. And it's just frustrating to me that at this point, we still are not getting these points. But anyway, I've kind of beat that horse to death, so I'm going to keep it moving. Now we need to calculate the correlation coefficient. Now, here's the one thing you have to be careful of. We're going to take this r squared and we're going to take the square root of it. Now, it only has 2 decimal places. To make sure that you're not rounding it prematurely, right? What you should do is you should have like 4 decimal places. So watch what I do. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do that menu again, and I'm going to do the settings, but now I'm going to round it to 4 decimal places. Because what I found is that when you round it to 4 decimal places and take the square root, you're still going to get the appropriate number. So we're going to take this. So we got, I'm writing down r squared equals 0.9835. And then I'm going to take the square root of that. So do I have anything over here? No. So I'm going to add one tab, and then I'm just going to say the square root of 0.9835, and it's going to give me this. Now, if I wanted to, I could also have the calculator automatically round this. So if you look at this and you're going, now, so where would I have to go for that? Let me see. If I do menu, it doesn't have anything. So I think I have to go over here. So if I go here, and if I go settings and document settings and this float. So if I change this to fix 2, I think that'll do it. Fix 2, and then go here. And if we go back to our current, and now I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to try it again, see what we get. Yeah, it rounds it for us. So it tells us that the rounding for this is 99 cents. So the correlation coefficient is 99 cents. It's a positive 99 cents. And the reason that we know it's positive is that the slope is positive. That's why the correlation coefficient is positive. And so that's what we say. This is very strong, positive correlation. And that this would be +1, this would be +1, and you're good to go. So now I'm showing you how to round. If you struggle with rounding, I'm showing you how to change it. Now, the reason that I generally leave it as float with all these decimals is if you have questions that do rational, irrational, it's nice to be able to see all these decimals, because then you can see, oh, that's rational or irrational. But I'm showing you how to change the fixed settings to do the rounding for you. All right. I guess that's it. I'm going to stop and post this.